Foods that may affect blood sugar levels. What diabetics and prediabetics should avoid. Managing blood sugar levels starts with understanding how certain foods and drinks impact your body. If you have prediabetes or diabetes, your food choices play a critical role in keeping blood glucose within a healthy range, as recommended by your healthcare team. While moderation is essential, it's equally important to recognize which ingredients may spike your blood sugar, trigger inflammation, or worsen insulin resistance. In this video, we'll break down 5 categories of foods and drinks you should be cautious of if you're managing diabetes or prediabetes, and why avoiding them can help lower your risk of serious complications like heart disease and nerve damage. What foods are worst for diabetes and prediabetes? Certain foods and beverages can significantly raise blood glucose and insulin levels. Over time, these effects can promote chronic inflammation and increase your likelihood of developing type 2 diabetes or worsening existing conditions. Reducing or eliminating these items from your diet can support better blood sugar control and reduce your risk of long-term health complications. Stay tuned as we identify the top foods to avoid and what you can choose instead to support your metabolic health. 1. Foods high in added sugars. For individuals with diabetes or prediabetes, reducing added sugar intake is one of the most critical dietary changes. Added sugars can lead to rapid spikes in blood glucose levels and make it difficult to maintain glycemic control. Common sources of added sugars include baked goods like cakes, cookies, pastries, and pies, sweetened cereals, packaged snacks and desserts. According to the American Heart Association, the daily limit for added sugar should not exceed 25 grams, 6 teaspoons, for women, 36 grams, 9 teaspoons, for men. Consistently consuming more than these amounts may not only elevate blood sugar levels but also contribute to insulin resistance and weight gain, 2 major risk factors for type 2 diabetes. 2. Sugar-sweetened beverages. One of the most concentrated sources of added sugar comes in liquid form. Sugar-sweetened beverages can significantly elevate blood glucose levels while offering little to no nutritional value. Examples include regular soda, sweetened coffee beverages, fruit punch and lemonade, energy drinks, flavored waters and sports drinks, mixed alcoholic beverages. Limiting or eliminating these drinks can help reduce blood glucose and triglyceride levels, and may also lower your risk of developing fatty liver disease. Opt for water, unsweetened tea, or black coffee instead. 3. Foods rich in saturated fats. While not directly high in sugar, saturated fats pose their own risks to individuals with diabetes. Diets high in saturated fat have been linked to increased LDL, bad cholesterol levels and a higher risk of heart disease, a major concern for those managing diabetes. Sources of saturated fats include fatty cuts of red meat, full-fat dairy products like cheese, cream, butter, poultry skin, coconut oil, and palm oil. The American Diabetes Association recommends that no more than 10% of your total daily calories come from saturated fat. Replacing these with healthier fats from nuts, seeds, avocados, or olive oil may support better cardiovascular and metabolic health. 4. Alcohol. For individuals managing diabetes, alcohol requires careful consideration. Alcohol can interfere with your liver's ability to regulate blood glucose levels, especially when consumed on an empty stomach. It can also interact negatively with certain diabetes medications, including metformin, increasing the risk of lactic acidosis or low blood sugar episodes. In addition, many alcoholic beverages, particularly mixed drinks and cocktails, contain high levels of added sugars, which can cause unexpected spikes in blood glucose. Before consuming alcohol, speak with your healthcare provider to determine if it's safe for you. If alcohol is permitted in moderation, it's important to track your intake closely and avoid sugary mixers. 5. Ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods are among the most harmful dietary choices for people with prediabetes or diabetes. These products are often high in added sugars, refined carbohydrates, unhealthy fats, including trans fats, sodium, preservatives, and artificial additives. Many also include ingredients not typically used in home cooking, such as high-fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, and artificial flavor enhancers. Consuming ultra-processed foods has been strongly associated with an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. These foods can also contribute to inflammation, weight gain, and metabolic syndrome. Examples of ultra-processed foods include packaged snacks and chips, processed meats, like sausages and deli meats, instant noodles and ready-to-eat meals, sweetened breakfast cereals, commercial baked goods. Minimizing these foods in your diet and focusing on whole, minimally processed ingredients can significantly improve blood sugar management and overall health. What are the best foods for diabetes and prediabetes? While certain foods should be avoided to manage blood glucose effectively, others can offer powerful nutritional benefits for people living with diabetes or prediabetes. These foods help maintain satiety, improve blood sugar stability, and support long-term health. 1. Fiber-rich foods. Dietary fiber plays a critical role in regulating blood sugar levels by slowing digestion and reducing glucose absorption. It also helps keep you feeling full, reducing the temptation to snack on sugary foods. Examples of high-fiber, low-glycemic index foods include non-starchy vegetables, broccoli, spinach, peppers, whole grains, oats, quinoa, brown rice, legumes, lentils, black beans, chickpeas. These foods promote stable energy and improve insulin sensitivity over time. 2. Protein-rich foods. Lean protein supports blood sugar control by slowing carbohydrate absorption and promoting satiety. Choose nutrient-dense sources such as lean cuts of beef, pork, or poultry, fish and seafood, plant-based proteins like tofu, tempeh, beans, and lentils. It's best to limit red and processed meats, which are associated with increased risks of type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and certain cancers. 3. Fruits in moderation. Whole fruits are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and essential nutrients. Despite being a source of natural sugar, most fruits have a low to moderate glycemic index and can be safely incorporated into a diabetes-friendly diet. Examples include pears, apples, oranges, kiwi. Choosing whole fruits over juices or dried varieties is key to minimizing blood sugar spikes. 4. Healthy fats. Incorporating healthy fats helps you feel full and supports heart health, which is especially important for people with diabetes. Good sources of healthy fats include olive oil, avocados, nuts and seeds, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s in particular have been shown to reduce inflammation, lower triglycerides, and improve insulin function. 5. Unsweetened drinks. Staying hydrated is vital, but what you drink matters just as much as what you eat. Beverages without added sugars help you maintain blood glucose stability. Diabetes-friendly drink options include water, unsweetened herbal teas, black coffee or espresso without added sugar or cream, sparkling water with natural, unsweetened flavors, sugar-free beverages in moderation. Coffee, in particular, may offer protective benefits when consumed without sugar, as some research links it to a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Keep in mind, the ideal diet can vary depending on whether you have prediabetes, type 1 diabetes, or type 2 diabetes. Your age, activity level, and overall metabolism also play a role. It's always best to consult with a registered dietitian or healthcare provider to develop a personalized nutrition plan. Why do carbohydrates matter for people with diabetes? Carbohydrates, along with protein and fat, are essential macronutrients that provide energy and support vital bodily functions. Among them, carbohydrates are your body's primary source of fuel, but for people with diabetes or prediabetes, understanding how carbohydrates affect blood glucose is especially important. How carbohydrates work in the body. Carbohydrates come in several forms: starches, sugars, and fiber. With the exception of fiber, all carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, a simple sugar that enters your bloodstream and is used by your cells for energy. The hormone insulin, produced by your pancreas, is responsible for moving glucose from your blood into your cells. In a healthy individual, This process keeps blood glucose levels stable. The diabetes connection. In type 2 diabetes, which accounts for 90% to 95% of all diabetes cases, this system doesn't work efficiently. Your cells become resistant to insulin, or your body may not produce enough insulin to keep blood sugar levels within a healthy range. As a result, glucose builds up in the bloodstream, leading to chronic high blood sugar. Over time, persistent high blood sugar forces your pancreas to produce even more insulin, which can eventually lead to pancreatic exhaustion, leaving your body with little to no ability to regulate glucose on its own. Why carb awareness is critical. If you have diabetes, monitoring your carbohydrate intake is one of the most important dietary strategies for maintaining blood glucose control. This includes both the quantity and type of carbs you consume. Being mindful of your carbohydrate consumption can prevent rapid spikes and crashes in blood sugar, improve insulin sensitivity, help stabilize energy levels, reduce the risk of complications like nerve damage, kidney disease, and cardiovascular problems. Carbohydrate management doesn't mean elimination. Instead, it means choosing high-quality carbs, such as whole grains, vegetables, legumes, and fruits, over refined and sugary options. Takeaway. Living with prediabetes or diabetes doesn't mean you have to completely eliminate entire food groups. Instead, the key is making informed, balanced choices to help support stable blood glucose levels and reduce the risk of serious health complications. Limiting or avoiding certain foods, especially those high in added sugars, sugar-sweetened beverages, and ultra-processed products, can make a significant difference in managing your condition. Focus instead on nutrient-dense, fiber and protein-rich foods, such as non-starchy vegetables, legumes, lean poultry, and healthy fats. Remember, every person's nutritional needs are unique. Consulting with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian can help you create a sustainable plan tailored to your health goals. You don't have to navigate this journey alone. Support from your care team, loved ones, and community can make all the difference. And if you're looking to connect with others managing type 2 diabetes, tools like Healthline's Bezi T2D can offer valuable connection and encouragement. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit. Follow HeInfo for more trusted, doctor-reviewed insights on managing diabetes, improving your diet, and taking charge of your health, one smart choice at a time.